Welcome back to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. Today's video is going to be a theory discussion type of video. I've been thinking about what we can possibly expect in the upcoming Marvel Spider-Man sequel. For those of you who haven't noticed, Marvel Spider-Man 2, as we're calling it, it is currently in development. Obviously, it'll be released on PlayStation 5, and it's slated for a 2021 release, possibly near the holiday season. So, here are some of my theories I want to go over with you guys. Please feel free to share your theories in the comment section down below. I want to get this conversation rolling, and I'm curious to read your comments because some of you guys out there have really creative ideas and theories that I've read in my live streams, and I feel that it's about time I discuss some of my theories and ideas. Starting with the first theory, Venom. If you all recall, in the second post-credits scene of Marvel Spider-Man, we see Norman Osborn in an isolated room filled with equipment along with an ominous green light and tone. This rather shows a lot of foreshadowing for Norman Osborn's villainous character's future. And we're shown that Harry Osborn is in a tank engulfed in a black substance. That black substance is obviously the Venom symbiote. So we're led to believe that Venom could be making an appearance in the sequel. Well, that only leaves us a few questions. When can we expect to see Venom? Who will become the first Venom? Will Eddie Brock be making an appearance? And will he manage to get himself attached to the black symbiote first? And could we possibly see a black suited Spider-Man? I want all these questions to be answered just as badly as you do. Starting with my first theory, we probably won't see Venom possess Harry Osborn. Hear me out. What I mean is we won't see a manifestation of the Venom persona that we all know. I'm thinking it's just going to be an entirely new symbiote offspring exclusive to Insomniac. The reason why I say this is because normally the manifestation and the crazy character that is Venom only becomes Venom because of his hatred of Peter Parker. I believe we won't get a proper Venom symbiote until the symbiote comes into contact with Eddie Brock. You have to remember that the only reason why we got Venom in the first place was because Eddie Brock has a deep hatred for Spider-Man, and the symbiote was attracted to Eddie because of his physicality and hatred for Spider-Man. So, once the symbiote makes contact with Eddie, out comes the Venom spawn we all know. Number 2, the black suit. Unlike in the comics where Spider-Man comes into contact with the symbiote in the issues of Secret War, Spider-Man obviously comes in contact with the symbiote when he's near Harry Osborn at some point. It's possible that Harry Osborn will make a quick recovery in the sequel. Peter Parker will pay a visit to Harry, but unbeknownst to Peter Parker, a piece of the symbiote latches onto Peter and stays with him. Peter goes out as Spider-Man to stop a crime, and let's say during mid-swing, Spider-Man's suit starts to change into the black suit. Spider-Man stops pursuing the criminals and goes somewhere to be alone to examine what has manifested onto his costume. This also opens the doors to new supporting characters such as Dr. Curt Connors, aka the Lizard. There's a perfect opportunity for a story to unfold with the Lizard. Seeing that Dr. Curt Connors is one of many Peter's mentors, it definitely makes for a great story. Well, that just leaves out the Green Goblin theory. What will make Norman Osborn want to put on a Green Goblin suit and start committing to a life of crime? Could it be that the black substance is so important to him and he notices Spider-Man wearing it, which sets off Norman Osborn in a mad fury, which will then lead up to Norman experimenting with a serum on himself, causing the Green Goblin to be born. He'll be doing this to protect Harry Osborn at first, but then ends up going insane due to the serum's influence. It's definitely probable, but it remains to be seen, which I also believe that the Green Goblin could possibly be the main villain to the entire story of Marvel Spider-Man 2. Venom will probably play a huge presence throughout maybe the back end of the half of the game, but that also remains to be seen. And with that being said, those are my theories on how Venom and the Green Goblin could possibly make their first appearances in Marvel Spider-Man 2. If you have any theories you'd like to share, please be sure to post them down below. Stay tuned for more, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so y'all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.